Good morning and welcome to Playa Campello in El Campello. It's about an hour, just under an hour before sunrise, and I'm heading up to the northern end of the beach, past the marina, to see if I can manage an early morning shoot. Not many places open this time in the morning. The day does tend to start a bit later here, but nevertheless some of these places will be opening for breakfast soon. Not for me though. Once I've got the photo shoot done, I shall go home for breakfast. Okay, this morning's shoot wasn't really planned. I just kind of woke up early and thought, why not? And the idea that I had was a shoot sort of tucked away in a little bit of a kind of rocky beach. And it's a place that has a big rock, well, quite a large flat rock just sticking out of the water. Now, that shot is only going to work if there's some waves, and when I woke up this morning I thought I could hear some quite good waves, but right now I think the sea's gone calm, so I'm going to just have a look at that location. But if I don't think it's going to work, then I might quickly have to think of something else. Okay, I'm not convinced this composition is working, so I've decided to just go a little bit further up because I've just spotted a rock, a small rock on the sandy beach. So I'm going to wander up here and see if I can get a better composition from here. That's the rock. I've got a feeling that might work better. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I think that's working a bit better. I'm going to be honest, it's not going to be an award-winning shot because the conditions just aren't good enough. And I'm making some compromises with the composition. So I'll just talk you through what it is I'm doing. Okay, so there's the camera, and then I'm using this rock here as some foreground interest and hopefully catching the waves swirling around it. And then going out to the bigger rock, which is a little bit further out. And then right in the background I have El Bagnettes. So now it's just a case of waiting to see if we can get some decent light and waves. The light is actually not bad. So I'll just talk you through quickly what I'm at. I'm at about 13.5 millimeters on the 10 to 20 lens, f11. I've got a 2-stop ND hard graduated filter because the sky, despite the fact there's not a lot of bright light, the sky is actually quite bright compared to the foreground. Okay, so slight tweak to the composition. I've gone to 10 millimeters, which would be the equivalent of 15 on a full frame. F16, which is giving me about half a second, which hopefully is about right to capture any trails on the beach. And it's just a case of watching the waves and waiting for the right ones to break over the little rock in the foreground. There's a bigger one coming in now. Okay, there's a little bit of sun breaking through, so I've recomposed the shot slightly to try and take advantage of that. So we've now got the sun just breaking through the clouds over there. So I've recomposed the shot. I've put this foreground rock more to the left of the frame, and then across to this other rock, and then across to the sun. And we might just be getting some sun rays, some crepuscular rays, which I always love. I think I love it because I love the word as much as anything. There's some nice colour in the bottom of the clouds. So again, now I'm running at about 12 millimeters on the 10 to 20 lens. F16 is giving me about a fifth of a second. There's some nice rays appearing in the sky now, so I'm really going to have to try and concentrate on getting those. There's a real fiery edge to the top of the clouds there, and the rays breaking through, which is quite nice. Okay, the sky was getting a bit too bright, so I've just changed a 2-stop ND hard grad for a 3-stop. It's balancing a lot better. Okay, I've actually gone to f22 now, just to try and keep the shutter speed down. I'm managing a third of a second at f22. I don't normally like to shoot that small an aperture because of the diffraction, which makes the image soft. But to be honest, this is a fairly soft scene. It's all moving water. The rocks and that will sharpen up okay. Okay, we've got some pretty bright sunlight now. I've changed my composition and trying to keep the sun out of the frame, but even then I'm having to block it with my hands to try and avoid flare. But there might still be a few more minutes before the light gets too bright. Okay, so I'm at about 15 millimeters on the 10 to 20. F22 giving me a fifth of a second. Again, I have this small rock in the foreground, and then the larger rock, and then El Bagnettes. I think probably another few minutes. Be time to pack up. Think about heading for home. Once again, I'm getting a bit peckish. Could do with some breakfast and some coffee. Just waiting for the last few biggish waves to break across here. Maximise some of those trails on the sand around that rock. I think it's time to pack up and walk home, make some coffee, have some breakfast. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you like these videos, then please subscribe to the channel. Whether you subscribe, like, or whether this is your only visit, I do appreciate it. I'm very pleased you've taken the time to come and have a look. I know there's lots of these channels out there, so the fact that you've chosen to have a look at mine is really appreciated. Anyway, that's it from me. Until the next one, goodbye.